I hear strange lights have been spotted to the south in the still sands. We abandoned those ruins when the sandstorms and machines became too much to handle. I wonder what's been going on there since then.
Quite a mystery. Let's hope the Tanaks don't get too curious about what Merlin's been up to in Vegas.
Or move on.
I should check up on those guys when I have the time.
Safe travels, champion.
Take a look or move on.
Don't let the
If you
pretty
walk by,
landscapes
you'll
fool you.
miss out on a good
It's
trade.
deadly out here.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it, and I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I have to go now.
Then,
Like I said.
may the Ted...
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even me. Those Tanakh were right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Farika. Pretty sure this is where Kotalo wanted us to... Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
She's resistant to fire.
Keep it up! Fight me! Freeze it!
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Oi!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone...
Oh, and it's refresh back home, Diviner.
Sounds
Yeah, you are.
Anything...
Katalosh, I recall, but technology, think of what it, but...
Replacing...
Oh, and it's back home, Diviners can...
Sounds...
Yeah, you are...
I see you've been...
It's been... What would have taken me with this? This could revolution... That is...
You wanted data.
A diviner has... And knowing... But I was sent here... Maybe it'll help the
You mentioned...
The Zenith? He is known to combing through data related to weapons, knowledge our rulers use. That's why he's one of... But, based, it appears he's even... Yet another distorted
Well...
If only the...
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, verbatim.
I'm afraid... Whatever legacy...
Back at the greenhouse.
Diviners are meant... And many Imperials sponsor use, thus gaining favor. But the Board of Overseers claims... Like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning, with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many Diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right... Perhaps the Emperor dozens of scouting, and the Emperor's one who wields the legacy, the living embodiment. It may seem strange now, we really believe. We had no idea.
Back at the grid.
And many Imperials sponsor use, but like that only it.
What? You said the
wheel and school, and that once we landed, machine, and we struggled to there were bright spots, but nothing improved. He became more and more and more. You heard him. We knew these weren't but he was quick.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things, but what the COB can stand for, I'm so... Yes, those whose legacy medicine.
The CEO called Elizabeth.
Right. Well, any of the ancestors is called an. That's how we thought of Sobek. Our limited access, misinformed.
So, Bohai.
He won't execute, but he's. I can't tell you how many. The best thing I could do.
Yep. You mentioned.
Her name is Alika. When I passed, it brought honor. Only Alika.
Why?
Alika knew that once you. Not even your. Unless you.
Sounds hard.
Like the focus is, well. Last time I would. Because of my position, but if our crops don't recover.
I promise I'll. I need to get.
All the plant. It will help.
I hope so.
Then.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
I could barely. Varl gave her, though, when he told her she was free to. We showed her to the archive room, so she.
Sounds like all. How are things with it?
Slightly quiet. Apparently, they called it. You'd think we have enough of.
How are things with it?
Slightly. Called it metal. You'd think we have enough.
Read anything
I found out the old one. Apparently, it helped that and me.
I need to get.
Right. That means.
From the look on your...
I got him.
As soon as you give...
I see all of us.
Our new Quen friend?
Yeah, that's all. Once Gaia's back...
The seeds. What?
I'm glad you...
Don't forget.
Now that I have Omega...
Can't wait.
Better than... I should go...
Of course.
Aloy, you think we can talk? There she is.
Maniacs.
I remember that.
At least I got what we...
Good thing Oh, before I forget, something to
Yeah. Have you...
Yeah, when she took... I gotta... But I could...
You looked...
Ha! I've just been...
He'll do... I should get...
As soon...
I'll give you...
Welcome back. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I looked through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Looks like the old ones used their focuses to send all kinds of messages back in the day.
All over the world.
Free now.
Not
at all. The ones Gaia and is
Not anymore.
to Oh!
Have you...
So,
You should have...
maybe.
If...
You, Gaia, you know.
What
He...
For now. Any more?
We knew but and we thought the sheer...
Even where I live by the god. Must end here.
Yeah, maybe the legacy tells us, or some... It is said but to the reality, perhaps.
You mentioned...
Yes, it's called Leviathan. The legacy revealed, but the data...
Another pharaoh?
No. So, the legacy... If we can acquire that, every year my sister gets...
Okay.
That's the thing. Would you come with me? You're much better at...
Of course.
Thank you.
I should go. Make sure...
Mayor.
And, like I said...
I appreciate it.
Hey.
I've already got the look.
Good.
I heard
News drop.
it wasn't
There were just
a healthy crop.
You look like you...
We're going, but it makes me fighting for helps for a moment.
I don't know what... I should go.
As soon
You'll hear. Hey,
Are you sure? Whatever. Not that
I think we'll...
I'm glad.
Anybody...
This is okay. I tried out, and I'm not...
What?
I'm pretty sure we...
After...
I wasn't... Besides, no, this... they were... I think they're still our. As long as...
Thank you.
Okay, no.
I should go.
That same...
Aloy, it sounds...
We just...
Does this mean...
It does.
That's what all...
Hephaestus...
I can...
Funny. How does...
Anxious. I heard... And I know... Like I said...
Any last fun...
Not really.
Oh?
When we put...
You think they'll listen to you?
In time...
If anyone can make... I hope fire...
It'll work.
Always...
Nah.
Yeah. What will you and...
I hope she'll... And she'll probably want... We'll figure it.
I know you would. You were right, I guess. But the truth is,
He was a good man.
I'm glad you're coming.
Sure there's no urge?
No more running.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.